Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Jewel and Arit here, and welcome to the Essetino Weekly Mastermind, episode number 91. It's the countdown to 100 episodes.
Yeah, oh my gosh, getting so close there. How's it going, everybody? It's another Thursday live stream. Happy to be back this week. Welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if we saw you last week there. If you are new here, my name is Orit, and this is Jewel, and we are founders of Essetino Media, where we help you create profitable content so you can put your stuff out there, make more money doing what you love, and impact people along the way. So we host these live streams every single Thursday to be a resource for you to walk through any questions you have, to network with other like-minded entrepreneurs. And we hope you join us for this entire evening, for this entire hour.
And also, shout out to all the people who watch the replays and just who are kind of behind the scenes. You might not want to make a comment.
We see you.
Who listen to us when you're brushing your teeth or something.
Yes.
Shout out to you. All right, so as we say hello to people, we like to start off the show by sharing your wins for the week. We like to go off of that energy to start, and it motivates you, it motivates me to get a win for the week to share in these weekly live streams.
Yes, absolutely. So please let us know how your week has been. What went well? What's a win? What did you get checked off? Milestone that you hit? Anything that you'd love to share? We'd love to hear it. Put it in the comments.
All right. And Lisa, thank you so much for stopping by. No worries. We'll see you next Thursday.
Have a good night, Lisa.
Brenda, technically you're the first live one because Lisa won't be able to stay around. So you're actually the first.
Hi, Brenda. How's it going? And we have Teddy B in the house. Hello, hello.
Hello, Teddy. And love your intro music. Yeah, it so far it hasn't gotten old.
Yes.
You should see us behind the scenes when it's playing. We're like dancing and being weirdo and stuff.
Why not? It's fun. Yeah, it still hasn't grown old on us.
We should just record that part and show like what we look like behind the scenes before the show, because it's like crazy. It's like we're getting ready for a performance or something. All right, we've got Tracy in the house from Little Garden
Tracy.
on the Prairies. Hello, Teddy B. Brenda, Arit, and Jewel. Awesome.
Okay, we have our first win here from Teddy. Teddy's been selected as one of 5 YouTube personalities.
Personalites?
I like that. Personalities for a special fundraising event. Wow, very cool, Teddy.
That is cool.
So you're seen as an influencer now, and that's the thing. When people see that, you have an audience and people are listening to you, then it's just a matter of leverage. Other events, other companies, sponsors, all this stuff wants to leverage off of that visibility, right? So that's really cool. Did someone reach out to you via email? How did that come about?
Yeah, and we always try and teach people to use their YouTube channel as an asset in real life. It's so much more than just a YouTube channel. Guys, not many people have channels, and when you are presenting yourself in a certain way, you can use it to, like we use it to get podcast speaking gigs or live speaking gigs. Before the pandemic happened, we were supposed to be flown out to do a speaking thing, but then it all happened and then it got canceled. But still, because of our channel, we got invited and they were going to pay for us to fly out.
Yeah. Massive form of leverage. Monica, hello.
Hey, Monica, how's it going?
How has your week been?
And we've got Jojo in the house. Hey, Jojo.
Hi, Jojo.
We've got Phil in the house. Hey, Phil.
And Phil, hello, hello.
I always see you on Instagram. You're so active on Instagram.
Share your wins with us, guys, in the comments. We're coming up on another one right here. Author Nation.
200 subscribes.
Woo, woo. Congrats, Melody.
I was so happy to see that. And Like, we actually really care about your success, and we check up on you guys. We're like, how are they doing? Are they still keeping consistent? Is it going okay? How's it going? And you know what? If it isn't for some people, I actually reach out and I'm like, hey, how's it going with the channel or whatever you're working on? And so when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, yes, 200 subscribes.
Amazing. Well deserved.
The speaker that you had on, we definitely vibed with her kind of energy, because she made that comment, that line where she said, like, she doesn't believe in work-life balance, because a lot of people say, like, oh, you gotta have work-life balance.
Yes.
And every time I heard that, I was like, if you want to be different and like go for the gold, like, think about Olympians. Like, they don't have work-life balance. To be an Olympian, you have to live and breathe like the sport only, so I don't I agree with her, and I don't believe in that. So yeah,
and
I thought it was interesting.
It's true. Why, like, who are we to label that there's only these two concepts? There's work and then life.
Yeah, and what if so many other things?
There's so many other things. And also, what if work is your life? Like, that is life to you, right? So there's so many different ways that you could label that, and I'm very glad that she brought that up in your talk.
But yeah, so happy for you to reach 200 subscribers. Can't wait till you reach 300. It's amazing.
Amazing, Melody.
Win from Teddy B. Win 2.
6,000
win
subs.
2. There's 2 wins here. Whoa. I'm like, yes. I thought I read it as 2 to 6,000 subs, and I'm like, wait, what? 2 to 6,000?
Because they're used to seeing the dollar amounts, 2 to 6K. Yeah, that's
6,000.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Teddy. 6K and climbing, always climbing. I love that. It's been a great week for you. Look at that. Incredible.
Yeah, no problem, Melody. If, like I said, if I see you guys on, I can't always watch every single video of everybody's, because you guys are all publishing weekly. But if I catch you on a live, or I catch your video on my feed, I do watch, comment, like, and subscribe to you guys.
And Monica, 4 more subscribers this past week. Amazing.
And you read books. Amazing.
Which books? Is it you mentioned 2 books last week that you ordered, or have you started reading those? Would love to know.
Brenda says, I'm going to dance to the music next time instead of just bopping in my seat.
Yes, groove it out, right?
We are totally dancing when the music comes on. And we specifically chose that to get people in a good mood. I went through various songs, and I kind of, when I'm picking music for a specific video or something specific, I know instantly. It's like a gut feeling when I know it's the right song, and that one was a gut feeling.
You just feel it.
Yeah.
You just know it.
Tracy says, COVID finally got my husband, and I this week still got a video filmed. Wow, that's crazy. Hope you're feeling better. And that's amazing that you got 8,000 watch time hours.
Wow.
This week. Whoa.
This week alone, Tracy?
Or you reached up to.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. But
I mean, anything's possible.
Yeah.
So, but either way, that's incredible. Like, I really hope that you do feel better. It's not fun being knocked down and not being able to do the regular things that we do week to week. So yeah, but that's great. Still got a video filmed nonetheless.
People are cheering each other on. That's amazing. It's so cool to see. And Lisa says that she's going to be doing a verbal test for your license. Well, on the 14th, good luck to you for that. Sending you some good vibes that you pass your test.
Yes.
People are still congratulating each other.
Okay, so Teddy says they contacted me by email. I'm week 4, and chosen charity is Guide Dogs for the Blind, expected to raise $100K or more for them.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That's incredible, Teddy. Really cool.
We've got Roland in the house. Hey, Roland.
Hi, Roland. How's it going?
Author Nation, aka Melody, says, I have a fairly new landing page that has a 64% conversion rate. That's really good. That's really good.
That's a great conversion rate, Melody. Is it your free resources landing page? Because I know that you recently set that up. for people to opt in to get writing resources from you?
When I was learning about landing pages, you want to get as close to 100 as possible. So the person that I was learning from in particular would say, tweak one thing, like the headline or the text on the button, or even the type of text on the button or the color of the button, but only change one at a time and then let it run for like a week or so. Obviously, it needs to have traffic driven to it. And then see if the conversion goes a little bit higher. And if the conversion goes a little bit higher, keep it and then change something else. Like don't change, leave that change and then change something else. So that's and they keep doing that until they get as close as possible to 100.
Yeah. And I see here you said it's for the planning checklist resource. So that's awesome. That's working. Speaking of landing pages, do you want to share ours?
Sure, we can quickly share ours. Yeah, we have a landing page as well.
This is one of our wins that we've been working on. I know you guys have heard us talk about the version 2.0 of our YouTube course, which is called the Profitable Channel.
Rebranding.
Yeah, it's totally more robust, not just SEO. We added a lot more to it in terms of speaking to staying consistent with releasing videos and monetizing your channel as well. So there's different pillars within this course. So we have been, the curriculum is mostly up there. There's just one more module left to go. And we put up the landing page for it. We haven't officially launched. We plan to officially launch by the end of April. But this is like our landing page that we've put up for now. And again, like you, Melody, we're going to be sending traffic to this page and just tweaking things one at a time to improve, to get better. But yeah, this is reach a larger audience, monetize your expertise, and scale your business using your YouTube channel. So we put up some testimonials here.
So it was specifically designed by Arit with all the stuff that she's been learning about marketing, like the titling here. We learned a lot from our last funnel that we created, and we've taken the knowledge and we've put it to this one now, which has already converted, actually.
Yeah. So when the presentation that we did, it was last week. We offered this to the people who were on that presentation and already made a few sales from this. So already validated, which is great. And it's just a matter of doing, we want to do more talks. We want to do more presentations to share this with more people. Because this is like really leveraging ourselves. Like we can only do so many one-on-one coaching calls with people, right? So we put all of that knowledge into this course for the first time, and we're so excited to share this. And you may recognize some of you on here as well. Some major love from some of you guys, and we thank you so much for those testimonials.
Yeah, we appreciate it. You guys are on here, and we also even talk about you guys in the course, sharing your successes and stuff.
Yeah.
You'll have if we're talking about you, we'll put your link in there for sure. So that is the new thing that we're doing. It's called the Profitable Channel. It's going to be our sort of staple course, our course that we're going to be known for.
Yeah. So you guys got a sneak peek of that.
Yeah, that was, we haven't fully launched it yet. So, but I already like it. It is completely different from the last one, but right away I can see that it converted much faster and with organic as well.
Yeah.
With organic traffic, which was really cool.
Yes.
Organic traffic means we didn't pay traffic to go there. We put the link in our presentation, and then also the link in the description of the presentation replay, and then we made some sales from there. So that's really cool. Thank you guys so much. And let's head back to the comments. We've got Peter in the house.
Hello, Peter.
Hey, Peter, how's it going? From Australia. Yes, I remember, from Australia.
Yes. Phil says I've been working on 4 different videos this week. That's my win. Excellent. 4 different videos means 4 different projects.
That's woodworking projects?
Yeah, that's quite the workload, Phil. We'll be uploading them over the weekend. Awesome job. Batching this week, I see.
I don't know if you've done this before, Phil, but I gave this idea to someone here recently. But since you guys are on different countries, I think it's okay if I give you this idea as well. You're a woodworking person. See if you can make how to make your own YouTube. I think I said this before. How to make your own YouTube sign. Like if you could just show how to make that, and you put some wood finishing or lacquer, as they call it, and make it look cool. If you just showed that process, I think that video would do well. I know I would watch it for sure. And I gave that same idea to someone here to actually make those and to actually sell them. I wanted to commission them to make it here and then me actually buy it from them, and then they could sell it or something if they make more of them.
Like a YouTube trophy almost.
Kind of. It's like it's not like, it's like if you like YouTube or if you are a YouTuber.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But you could do that with anything, right? Like any sort of symbol or icon that has like a fan base that people identify with, create a piece that symbolizes that. And, you know, that's going to do really well.
Sorry to hear, Peter. Hope you're feeling better now, and glad that you're on the live stream here.
Yeah, thanks for still joining us.
And Tracy says, yes, I'm almost finishing The Secret, wondering how to fix the video that doesn't match the sound and video. Audio runs and a split second faster. So if your audio and video don't match, what you need to do is you need to split the audio and video in Camtasia. So you need to right click on it. If sometimes the audio and video are together as one thing on the timeline. In Camtasia, you need to right click on it and click on the button split audio and video, and it's going to give you an audio line and it's going to give you a video line, and zoom in 100% into the timeline so it's totally zoomed in, and then just micro adjust. Try going a little bit back, play it, see if it matches. If it doesn't, then go slightly back more or go forward, whatever it is. If it's lagging or if it's it needs to be forward ahead. That's how we used to fix that issue. We used to have that happen on our videos as well.
Yeah, it used to happen all the time. It's just a matter of splitting the audio and the video and moving it over.
Amazing book. Yeah, it is an amazing book. I said that book changed my life. Roland said, I watched your presentation tonight and you both rocked it.
Thank you, Roland.
You know, we are still living off of the high, off of that presentation. It has still seeped into this week.
The coaching calls.
Yeah, which leads into a second win.
Yeah, so the coaching calls that happened this week were from that presentation last week. We did our first sessions with 2 separate clients, and they're both super different YouTube channels. One is very much, you know, we're working with her around her speech. She does speaking training and presentations. So for her, she actually had someone helping her with uploading videos on the channel, and now it's all on her plate because that person's not able to help her anymore. So we're working with consistency, having a consistent system with her and teaching her how to get on that whole train to stay consistent. And then there's another channel where, what is it? Booby trap montage videos. So what he does is he grabs pieces of, it could be Disney videos, it could be like other movies, like any sort of movie, like funny clips from that movie, and he pieces it together into one montage video with music over top of it, which is like, you know, he sources the music. And it's like this little bite-sized entertainment piece. And if you like that movie, you're going to be a fan of this booby trap montage, as he calls it. I just learned this term. I don't know if it's a thing.
It's a whole niche that I've never heard of before.
A really popular one.
It's like if you're a movie lover and you like to compile clips together.
Yeah.
Mainly he does it on Disney movies. And it leads us into the title of this video of Small Tweaks. What did I title this?
The Power of Small Tweaks.
Yes, The Power of Small Tweaks. I'm going to give you 2 examples, one here on the YouTube channel and then one on Facebook Marketplace. And just to understand the framework of making small tweaks, like I just mentioned to Melody, right, with the landing page there.
Mm-hmm.
So this person has over 130,000 subscribers on YouTube. They're crushing it. They every time they release a video, they have thousands of views.
Tens of thousands, yeah.
The reason why they booked with us is even though they have the views, they have the watch hours, they have the subscribers, they're still not making money from their channel. They're making like less than $700. It's averaging to about $600 to $700 on their channel right now. And they really want this to be their full-time gig. We meet a lot of people that say they want YouTube to be their full-time gig.
Yeah.
And we definitely feel for them, because it's like, it can totally happen. You just need to make some tweaks. And when we had our first coaching call with him, we looked at everything and we're like, it's just small tweaks. Like, you have the infrastructure, you're consistent, you have the views, you have a fan base. It's just, you're not selling. Like you a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not making money on my channel, or I'm not making any sales. And then you see that they're not actually even selling. And a lot of people get kind of like this a bad connotation with selling, like, used car salesman type vibe, but you don't have to be like that. You can do it in a way, for example, even just having the proper links, right? I always talk about the description, if having a link in there, pointing to the link, directing people to the link. Like, people always need to be reminded of these things. And I'm really excited to work with his channel because he has such great infrastructure. And with these small tweaks, I'm quite confident that we'll see his channel go above 1,000 a month or even more.
Yeah, we told him, you're sitting on a gold mine. Like, with this channel, you have such a dedicated fan base, and there's so much potential here. It's just a matter of making these small tweaks on your channel. And that's really, what it is. You have to put that opportunity for people to do transactions with you. You have to put that in front of them over and over and over and over again. You can't expect to just put one link somewhere and hope that, people are going to find it, or they might not even click on it, or,
Yeah, like you put the link one time in one video and then that's it.
Yeah.
Another example, another more relatable example about making small tweaks is every once a year, I wait till I gather a bunch of stuff for Facebook Marketplace, and I wait till I get like a good amount of stuff, and then I start selling on Facebook Marketplace. And it's just like a fun thing for me to do. It's almost like a hobby now. And I've always liked selling ever since I was a kid. I used to have garage sales in my room, and my sister was the only one who would attend. And I would sell Levi's blue jeans for like 25 cents. And
nice. Entrepreneur in the making.
Yeah, like we were just like really young kids. And I would just be like, oh, I'm having garage sale. And I would put everything on my bed. I had a bunk bed, and I would just be hanging stuff. And and I would sell it to my sister.
Awesome.
So selling, like doing garage sales, eBay, Amazon, like that. I went through that whole thing, right? And so I still find it very fun. Anyways, I was trying to sell this product on Facebook Marketplace that actually someone else asked me to sell. It's not my product. They asked me if I could sell it for them. And I love it. Like, if there's a good product, I would love to list it and sell it. And so I listed it, and for 2.5 weeks, I didn't get anything. I didn't get anyone really messaging me saying like they really wanted it. And so I took down the listing and I looked at it and I reviewed it, and I was like, okay, it's not like the pictures are good. I know the pictures are good. Maybe I can tweak the title. Maybe I can tweak this. Maybe I can tweak that. I'm not willing to go lower than $200 on this product. So I would still want to keep it at the $200. And then what I ended up tweaking, so I'm analyzing the listing, right? What I ended up tweaking was the location of the listing. So if you don't know, when you create a Facebook Marketplace listing, you have to state a city, right? And so I just stepped back for a second. I was like, who's the target for this? Like, who would want this kind of an item? It's a higher end item. I'll show it to you. It is, I took a picture with it. It's this product right here. It is like it's a Logitech remote. It has to do it's a product that has to do with video streaming, right? And it's a higher end product. And I'm like, who would really want this? And so I thought of changing the city from just Vancouver to North Vancouver. And in the demographic of North Vancouver, it's like it's a totally different neighborhood. It's much more higher end, and I figured people in that area would be more interested in a product like this. I didn't change anything else. Same pictures, pretty much the same title, price was the same. I just changed the location of the city to North Vancouver, and that night that I listed it, someone messaged me and said, "Hey, I want to buy this."
That's so cool. That is so cool. Just literally one little change, one little tweak, and you have someone, like you have someone interested. It really comes down to like thinking about your market, thinking about, who is going to buy this. And it doesn't just go for the listings or the products, but also with your YouTube videos, right?
Yeah, just paying attention to small little tweaks, small little things that can make all the difference. And then it was like, boom, all of a sudden it was like, sold that thing for $200. That thing had just been sitting in the closet. It wasn't doing anything for the person. So they were very happy that, it sold for that amount. And it was like crickets beforehand, and then just that small change changed everything. And so I encourage you guys, if something's not working, just see if there's small little tweaks here and there that you can make. And that's what we're trying to get the point across. And with us, we've been making small tweaks over the years to get to this point.
Yeah, you'll notice like a lot of our messaging has changed, right? Like on our channel and on our website and our landing pages. Like it took a long time, but we had to get to a point where we had to say, like, you know what? We need to put ourselves out there more. We need to be more bold with, asking for the sale. And it's not, you got to also flip your perspective. You're not asking for someone to give you money. You're actually doing a service to them, because your product, and you should believe in your product or your service, whatever it is that you're offering, like this is something that will help people, right? This is something that will change their life, that will help them solve a problem, that will make them feel good in some way. So it's coming from that place of a service and really speaking their language and where they're at and connecting with them, letting them know that you empathize with where they're at. All these things play into effect of, having a successful online business and also impacting people along the way.
People are saying great idea for that YouTube thing I was talking about. And Teddy B says, gotta love the technology that lets me provide one-on-one live support to users all over the world. Helped a guy in Poland this morning. Isn't that so cool?
It's awesome. It never, I never get tired of that. Like realizing that we're having conversations and doing business with people from all over the world. It's so cool.
It's very cool. Phil says, yeah, I want to make the YouTube play button when I hit 10K subs. Nice. Yeah, definitely do that one. I think that one would be really cool. And showing the process of how it's made and everything.
Yeah, I can make a whole episode out of that.
And people are saying that would be awesome. Congrats on all of your incredible wins this week. Yeah, we're really going off of the energy still from that presentation. And it's totally crazy because we were on a crazy high after that, and it's still going right now. Like we have some big client things that could be happening. And it's crazy to see how different things were even like 1 or 2 years ago.
A lot can happen in 1 or 2 years. Yeah. So Monica says the viewer numbers are changing, understanding it should be increasing or staying the same, but I notice sometimes it's decreasing as well.
So, the views.
The
So
fluctuation in
they,
views.
if you notice in your dashboard, they always go up and down. They're always like this, up and down all the time. And I think it has to, I mean, I don't know exactly why, but I think it has to do like when, because the numbers aren't coming in exactly at like continuous. The YouTube channel or whatever, it like checks it every so often and then it inputs it into the data. So that's what I think is happening with the up and down and the up and down and the up and down. I know that it's normal that it does that, but I don't know the exact reason. As long as you're focusing on being consistent and putting SEO on each of your videos, I know that some people get distracted by, hey, what's that happening in the dashboard? We really don't pay too much attention to our analytics and our dashboard. What we pay attention to is creating content that's actually going to help people, putting SEO on our videos so it gets found, and seeing trends that are monetizable that we want to create videos on. And that's pretty much all that we do. We like to keep things super simple, as you guys know, and we're not super heavy on the analytics. Like you can be, just like you can be the best videographer and you can be the best this and the best that, but is that the determining factor for you being successful on YouTube? And it's like, well, no, because there are people who are doing less and they're still being successful in it. And then you have to look at, okay, well, why are they being successful, right? Because you were on a call earlier where the person's like an amazing videographer, but they're not getting the results that they want to be getting.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's really like you have to, like, consistency is so underrated and there's so many things
saying that over and over to you guys.
Like, you guys have heard us say this over and over again, but it really is because it's so easy to get lost in the details of something. And it's not a bad thing to get good at that skill and reading your analytics. I mean, we look at our analytics and stuff, but we don't dive deep and get lost in it because we know that that's going to kind of prevent us from doing the more important things, which is getting content out, making our content good. Like that is where our priorities lie, and then other things can trickle from there. Monica, you're saying it's going up and down. Another thing to keep in mind as well is like you're having a shorter term view of things, right? It's better to have a bird's eye view and to step back and to see, what are those fluctuations doing? Are they fluctuating up? Are they fluctuating down? Right? Like it's just a small view of it. And if we get attached to it going down within that small view, then it's easy to get discouraged and stuff, right? So just step back, continue working on what you're doing with getting good at your content and releasing consistently. And, you can just kind of tweak things along the way.
No problem, Monica.
You're very welcome.
We're very grateful to have you on these live streams every week. And actually, Jess took this screenshot before this live stream. I love Gary Vee's content. I feel like he's very raw, real, and relevant, and he says how it actually is. And I saw this post that he recently made.
This is exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was saying. So if you can see that graph, or yeah, you kind of have to like move back, I think a little bit will help. The lighting.
I will fix the lighting.
So it's a graph and there's fluctuations up and down, but those fluctuations up and down are heading upwards. So this is what, this is what counts, is that when you're in the thick of it, things like your views might go down, things might go down and everything, but the whole idea is to stay consistent so that over time you are getting better, you are increasing. And yeah, that post says everything takes longer than you think. And that's so true. It's just from planting seeds. We always talk about that too. Just keep planting the seeds. Every single piece of content that you put out there is planting a seed.
I'm part of this filmmaking group, And there's some extremely talented people, like people who make commercials, movies, like really crazy stuff. And this guy did this post. He's a YouTuber, and he has a really successful YouTube channel. They put out videos for the country of Malaysia or Singapore, around that country. But he's like an American, but he lives in that country, and I guess he speaks the language in Malaysia or Singapore, one of those ones.
Mm-hmm.
And his channel has millions of subscribers, and they get millions of views per video. And he said that he constantly gets asked, where does your skill of filmmaking and editing and the cameras and stuff, where does that fall in the top skills that you need as a YouTuber? And then he bluntly answers back and says, it's not even in the top 10. Like, it's not even top 10 for skills needed. And he went on to explain that it's actually putting content out there, and people tend to like the more natural stuff and the more raw and real stuff for his channel specifically.
Yeah.
And he had like 7 million subscribers or something, but the language, it was for the Asian countries, but still he was still crushing it.
I think that goes into a conversation that I had with these other course creators earlier today, and we're talking about quantity versus quality, because we were saying, we're spending so much time trying to perfect these videos that we're releasing out in this is specifically on course creation. So perfecting the promo video, for example, like some of these guys are spending like hours and hours, like weeks, just making their promo video really good. Yeah, like editing it. It's like a 40-minute video. And it's taking forever to get out there, right? And it's like, it's because they see these other videos, right? And you want to get at that same standard. You see all of these things out there already, and you're like this stuff is great. Like, I need to compete with this. So you are spending a ton of time perfecting it, but you're not really able to learn much from keeping that video to yourself and spending hours and hours trying to make it good. You will learn so much faster by putting it out there, and the audience, your viewers, will tell you what tweak you need to make in version 2. And so you're not kind of like trying to figure it all out on your own. They will tell you, you go make those tweaks, you can do better with the next video. They will tell you for that next time, you make those tweaks and you put it out. And that way you're, again, failing forward faster. You're getting your renditions out there. You're putting out quantity content, but at the same time, you're evolving your quality. Your quality is getting better. So it's almost like the quantity is producing that quality for you in a strange way. It's not like either or. It's so important not to get stuck in like the perfectionism of the quality of the content, because it's way more better to just get it out there. Like, I've had to hammer that message into myself, done is better than perfect with everything that I do, because I used to be one of those people that spend hours and hours just working on one video to get it out. Yes. There you go, Melody.
You're the perfect example of this, Melody. You guys should check out her channel, Author Nation. She is so consistent. It inspires us. It's crazy. She plans out things so in advance, and she's doing, just to give you, like, she's doing crazier stuff on her channel. She does like interviews with guests, a live stream herself. She's documenting her memoir writing journey right now. And she has another teaching style video for authors. So I think you're pumping 3 videos a week right now, and 2 of them are live, and that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And to have all of those interviews scheduled up front too, like you're batching your interviews and stuff. That's so cool.
Yeah, we're wanting to get back into the interview scene in May and moving onwards. We are realizing that one of our strengths is doing guest interviews, is being a guest on other people's things, doing presentations. It converts really well for us. And so we need to go off of our strengths. And so that's what we want to do with our course coming up, is have more people on the show and be on other people's shows and work that whole scene and circuit.
Yeah. It's also fun too. It's
Yeah.
just like nothing scripted, right? Whatever comes out, and you're just having a conversation with the host and, feeding off of the energy of the people watching as well. It's just like we're all in a room together. So we enjoy it.
Yeah, it's really cool. And we're really, like, when we did all that Facebook ad stuff, remember when we were doing lots of Facebook ads, we spent a ton of money on Facebook ads.
Yeah.
And we needed to realize, hey, we need to go in this direction because it works best for us. When stuff isn't working or it's not, or whatever's happening, I'm always like, okay, step back for a second. What's working? What did work? What converted here? And that converts. When we've proven it over and over again, and we're like, hey, like, people want to see these presentations from us. They really like it. That presentation that we did last week, we told you that it was crazier than we thought it was going to be. It caught the trolls caught us off guard, and we came off of that the presentation, and we're like, was that good? Like, oh my God, like, what happened there? Did we do a good job?
The energy was so like muddled by what had happened earlier in the event.
We were so confused. And then people were messaging us and saying, I watched the presentation, it was really good. And then all of a sudden we made like two coaching calls, two coaching programs were booked, and we didn't even promote it. Like, we didn't even promote the coaching program. We were promoting the course, which tells me that they went and sleuthed on our website and found our coaching program. Like, that's called a funnel. They went through that whole thing that we didn't even lead them to, and it converted quite well. And so we're like, that proved it right there, because everybody was telling us we did a great job. The host kept telling us we did a great job, and the host is actually interested in getting services from us as well. And so it's always worse in your head than it actually is.
Totally.
Yeah. It was mainly because we were completely thrown off.
Yeah. Yeah. We're like, you are your own worst critic, right? Like, you judge yourself way harsher than other people do, but it's just a natural thing. But we have to keep reminding ourselves, like, just get it out there. It's good. You'll learn along the way. Like, that's the most important thing.
Melody says, I'm booked for the rest of this season and have a wait list for next season. I'm taking July and August off.
Amazing. I have a system that makes the interview so simple. Yeah, you're on it. Look at that, Melody. Like, I love that you already have your seasons for the year planned out, and you're like, I want vacation on this month and this month, so that means I need to get this done within these months. It's like you're literally setting yourself up for success. You're batching on a whole other level on steroids. Batching on steroids.
Yeah. So what are we working on this week? We're still continuing on to build out our course. We're finding what works best now is we're kind of putting our foot on the pedal to the metal here. And I forgot to mention this when I broke my world record for filming a certain amount of videos in one day. So prior to all this, like a couple of years ago, I'd have to say, my own world record was filming 10 videos, 10 separate tutorial videos in one day. And I was totally gassed afterwards. You need to make sure you have a good meal and water and your voice is good for it. And I broke my record last Saturday, and I filmed 11 videos in one day. And I was like, whoa. I even took breaks. I even went out to a coffee shop and had a mushroom soup. I know that's weird.
Who gets mushroom soup at a coffee shop?
The best mushroom soup. But anyways, I broke my record, and I was like, can I? And then I just like, it's funny because I took more breaks than I usually did.
Yeah,
and it kept me
you
going.
were able to keep going. Yeah, she totally crushed it that day. And yeah, that's funny, right? Yeah, I think those breaks in between they just help keep you going, right? You need to recharge. So that was another
I forgot
example
that one,
of batching on steroids, like, and that just sets us up, so we're going to be doing more of that.
Yeah,
in the upcoming week.
I've been editing videos like crazy. I don't even know
Yeah.
how many videos I edit anymore. I can't keep track for ourselves, for the channel, the course, clients. It's like through the roof, but it's like I'm having so much fun. Like I cannot believe that this is my job and I actually enjoy it and I want to do it all the time. It's crazy.
You need a t-shirt that says eat, sleep, edit, repeat.
Yeah.
Edit videos, repeat.
Brenda says, I'm looking forward to my interview with Author Nation in June. I'm glad I got that in before your summer break. Whoa, crazy. I want to tune in. Yeah. What's these?
Tell us. We'll put in the calendar.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that.
Yeah, tell us.
I want to tune in.
Tell us ahead of time now so we can put it in.
I know, we have so much going on.
It fills up really fast. So June, we're good. You tell us the date, we're there.
And the time. We need the exact time as well. Yeah. Thanks, and go Jewel. Yeah, it was like a marathon. It was a marathon for me. I will say that in order to do that, I couldn't just be like, oh, let me just film 11 videos. Like I actually had to prepare for it. So I did have the numbers written out, like the titles, and I don't script anything. So I had like bullet points to say for each video. And I pretty much just went off of that because I'm talking about YouTube stuff. So I pretty much know it.
Oh, Jojo says, you're both so amazing. I love how you share your successes and exactly how and what you did to succeed with everyone. Thank you, ladies.
Yeah, I mean,
of course.
We want to just be raw and real with you guys. And we want this to sound normal to you so that you can achieve it as well. Like when we go do a live stream podcast and we manage to convert some coaching clients, like you can do that too. You just need to set up the funnel. You have to have a coaching program to be able to offer that. And it's just like, honestly, it's if we can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, we're just like regular people. We're just normalizing what's going on for us in our realities and just wanting to share more of that. Because I know when I listen to, I don't really listen to podcasts, but when I read books or watch interviews sometimes, hearing that over and over again, it puts you in that headspace and you begin to feel that is reality and that is normal to have a life like that, to have these successes, to see things working and wins and all of this stuff. And we just need more of that energy. And we're absolutely so happy to pass it back on to you.
Okay, June 23rd at noon on the Author Nation channel. I will punch that into the Google Calendar right now.
Melody, confirm. Jules going to punch it in anyways. And if it changes, we move it. That's exciting, Brenda. So June, you're talking about memoirs. I'm assuming that would be around the topic. But that's so cool. I'm really glad to see you guys working together. I think you guys, actually, you knew each other before. Yeah, probably. Yeah. From a different writing space. Yeah. But that's June, so exciting.
I'm punching it in. June 23rd.
23rd at noon. Author Nation will confirm when she has a moment. I know we're putting you on the spot, Melody.
Okay, here we go.
But yeah, we're as well going to be doing more of these interviews, and just I think it's like the power of leveraging off of other people's tribes is just getting more of that energy in that space, right? Like attracts like, and it's just putting your word, your message out there. That's what helps people see and believe in you. I think it's important for them to connect with you in the video as well through a live interview.
And also
June 23rd, it's in. Okay, good. So Melody has confirmed. It's in the calendar.
I was going to say, Brenda, go check your buy me a coffee, but I can see you already did. She already did check it.
Nice.
You guys have your buy me a coffee links in the descriptions of your videos. I'm always going around on YouTube checking to see your descriptions and stuff.
Yeah. You never know when someone will buy you a coffee. Wink, wink.
That's your wink.
I know. It's more like a blank blank.
Awesome. Well, I think that we will end it here. I have Brenda's interview on Author Nation for the 23rd plugged into the calendar.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Definitely looking forward to that. And it's going to be a busy one again. It's like so high energy these days, and we're going off of the lightning energy right now.
Momentum.
I'm drinking this drink. Have you guys tried this before? It's a coconut water with pineapple. It's called.
It's pretty
Thirsty.
good.
Yeah, it's called Buddha, or what is it called? Yeah.
I was gonna say I approve that drink.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for spending time with us this evening. Always a pleasure. Loved hearing your wins. Congratulations to all you guys. You're climbing, you're working through it. I love it. We love hearing that. You're very welcome.
We have not yet, Roland.
No, we are waiting for the stickers.
We're waiting for them.
You know, if we would have received the stickers, we would have slapped it on. We would have sent you a message. Something would have
slapped it on. Let us know when you have the design on tank tops, women's tank tops.
Yeah, she really wants a tank top.
All right. You are very welcome, Brenda. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next Thursday at 6 p.m. PST for episode number 92.
Whoa, 92. Bye for now. Have a good week, everyone.
Bye, everybody.